Hello, it's Miss Bombshell Betty here from Retromania and the Pinup Diaries Facebooks. Today I'm going to be talking all about vintage and pinup style magazines. Now there are literally hundreds of magazines out there that are centered around vintage and pinup styles. Today I've actually just picked 4 of my top favorites. They are really good magazines. I feel that they have a nice kind of broad spectrum, so they'll kind of really appeal to anybody who's into that sort of retro, rockabilly sort of pinup look. So one of them today is Deadbeat. They've always got the pinup on the front and they've always got the centerfold spread. The pinup on this particular one happens to just be Sabina Kelly. This magazine's actually really good. It does have a lot of different things about cars. It's also got things about music, different sort of rockabilly and psychobilly bands. It's also got a lot of things about tattoos. So it's always got a nice little tattoo spread. This magazine is really good, and I always love the little cartoons at the end. They're just so cute. Always nice to end with a little bit of humour. So this magazine is always really, really good to read. It's $9.95 in Australian stores. I'm not sure about overseas rates, but this magazine is really, really, really good for anybody who's kind of into that. I guess a bit more of an alternative kind of pin-up style. This one is a really, really good read. The next one I have is Vintage Life. This magazine I haven't really been reading for very long, but I actually really enjoy it. It's got nice little fashion pieces. It's got things like all sorts of different holiday things there. It is a really, really cute little magazine. I absolutely adore the photos that they have on the front. They're just so cute. It is a really, really good magazine, and I do recommend it to anybody who wants to check it out. It does have other things in it like food, beauty, all that sort of stuff. It does actually have reviews on things as well, and also does have a bit on events as well. So it's kind of got a really good broad range of things that you can look at. So definitely a good one to pick out. I think it comes out, by memory, I think it might be maybe 6 monthly, maybe 3 monthly. If I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comments below, that's fine. Another one of mine, this is actually a new Australian one that's just come up. It's called Vintage Made. This one is actually a really cute magazine. It kind of goes through different types of fashions. It also goes through different types of makeup tutorial looks. Here it actually goes through little recipes as well. So for any of you guys who like cooking, that is definitely a really good bonus. It also actually goes through, just had it 2 seconds ago, it also does go through vintage patterns. It also has a really good events calendar for the year as well. This magazine is really good. The only thing I'd have to say about it is the fact that it is tailored to people who are more interested in recreating those styles, so more into things like sewing and embroidery and things like that. It still is a really good read though, so if you do want to pick it up, I would definitely recommend it. It also does have some really good reviews of some books in there, which I found really good and useful, so definitely check it out. The last one that I have is Vintage Rock. I love this magazine. It is such a cute magazine. This particular one actually features, they always do have a little feature, well actually several features in the one magazine. This particular one I really enjoyed. This one was Screen Queens. It's always a really good magazine. They always have the featured cover band or person, like I think there was the one before this one was Little Richard. It is a really good magazine. It does focus on other things, like there's car show events and other things like that, so it's not sort of specifically all about music. So if you are interested in other things, like for an example the actresses and things like that, there is other stuff in there as well for you. It does have things on events as well. So it is quite a nice little magazine. I really enjoy it. It always has little bits and pieces about different singers. Don't mind me flipping through. So this one is actually about Jackie Wilson. So it is a really good magazine. It is a good read. all the magazines that I picked because of the reason that they do have that kind of broad spectrum within the actual magazine. The content isn't specifically about certain things, so it's not like, for example, with the Vintage Rock, it's not all about music. It does have other things like the car events, all that sort of other different sorts of things. It does have about actresses, about particular people and their lifestyle. So it isn't all about music. And, you know, the same with Deadbeat. It's not all about pinups. It does have things about cars, events. It does have about music. So that's kind of the reason why I picked those particular magazines. It's not to say that all the other ones aren't good. It's just I kind of really like those ones because they do have that nice broad spectrum. Put your comments down below and tell me what your favourite magazine is. I would definitely be interested to have a look. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys later.